Hello, we have a famous EFC. I'm here with Adam, and we got Kai with us today. Right, over to you, Adam.
Yes, so hello people. We are going to be talking about David Moyes' season, a review on how he's had a great season with Everton, replacing manager Sean Dyche in from January when the Friedkin Group sacked manager Sean Dyche, and we're joined by Kai. So first and foremost, nice one for coming on, Kai.
Yes.
So how do you think that David Moyes has got on since coming in at Everton?
I mean, I think the way that he came in through the middle of the season, and obviously we were on like about 20 points ish, and finishing now just under 50. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's one of them where it's like, you know what I mean? He's got some good wins in there. Obviously, he lost on the first game to Villa, but ever since then, we've had like 3 losses underneath. And it was to Chelsea, to Liverpool, and to Villa, which isn't really that bad if you think about it. You've had the wins against Spurs, Brighton, Newcastle.
Okay,
As well,
I
obviously
got a
got
question
the
for
clean
Kai.
sheet against
Right.
Newcastle.
Yeah, nice. Go on, John.
You're breaking up a bit, lads.
Right. Kai, who was your man of the match today?
I mean, obviously Charlie got the goal, didn't he? So you could probably put a shout in for Alcaraz, but obviously Pickford kept the clean sheet as well. It's either or for me, as I said.
Fair play. Do you reckon we'll win any silver win next season or not?
I mean, it's a bit of a long shot, isn't it, with Moyes? It's like he's done a good job, but this team still isn't. I wouldn't say we're at a proper competing level for like silverware, but we had an alright FA Cup run ish. So maybe we could go and try and put Carabao Cup at focus. Obviously, you can get Europe through that. That'd be fantastic. But we'll see. We'll see if we make some good signings.
Who would you like to see in the Everton jersey then? If you would manager, who would you like to pick?
100%. I've been seeing the rumours for Liam Delap. I think that he'd be fantastic. He'd be absolutely fantastic, I think.
Okay.
The way he plays.
Want Richarlison back or not?
Ooh, it's personally, I'd probably say no.
Okay.
I love everything he'd done for the club. He loved this club so much. He played through injury against Palace on that day when we won 3-2. But you know what I mean? It's like he's already went and gone to Spurs now. He's been away for a while. And the years are going by, you know what I mean? I just feel like if he came back now, you don't know if he'd be at the same level that he used to be. I think people want him back just for the memories, not really for his ability, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Another question we want to ask you, Kai. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Have you subscribed to this YouTube channel?
I have indeed. I did the other day.
Yes, he's a subscriber.
I did the other day, lads. You should all subscribe.
It's right.
Yeah. And also with Moyes' ability, so I'm just looking at before that if Moyes was appointed sooner rather than later in January under Moshiri, then we would have been up in Europe by now. Because we would have been at least 55 points or more if Moyes came in through January. Because them games, what we drew, we should have won under Dyche. But and that, but the mentality is going bigger and bigger. Like who'd have thought that would win Newcastle today?
I know, it was mad that.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get battered soon, lad.
Yeah, I actually thought that it was going to be 1-1 because I said to myself, Michael Keane's not going to thingy. I can see him struggling, but he's actually proved me wrong. In fact, as we've just done the match reaction, me and John, we've given Michael Keane a lot of praise for his work and
Yeah.
that because he's had a really two good games under Moyes and he's proven himself.
Right, Adam, who was your player of the match?
Charlie Alcaraz, I love him. As I've said to you, John, I've got him on my shirt here, signed next to Illiman and Jai.
Hey, show Kai.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see Kai here.
Oh, did you get signed, did you?
Yeah, there.
Oh, that's boss that.
Then I got Illiman and Jai.
Fair play.
Sick, innit?
Sick that.
Nice one. But yeah, the season all in all under Moyes, I'm gonna have to give it 10 out of 10 because he's done magnificent. Being brought in to survive us, he knows the club and that. What are your thoughts on it, Kai?
I mean, like I said before, it's one of them when you said that we would be in the European places. Really, if we got Moyes a bit earlier, I think that he can lead this club to, around about 7th or 8th next season. See if we can get Europe. He has done so well for the time he's had, and if we had him since the start of the season, I honestly would not put Europe out of the question. Definitely could have gotten very high.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone in the chat, give a big round of applause to Kai for stepping up for his first ever YouTube video with us on this channel.
Yeah, please do, people. But again, credit to David Moyes because at the end of the day, again, it's not easy coming in. 1 point from 18th we were when David Moyes walked in through the door after taking over from Dyche. And he's done absolute incredible. Like, I've got to give him so much praise. Arguably, the fans who didn't want Moyes in when Dyche was sacked, are absolute clowns because look how boss he's done. Agree, Kai, John?
Yep.
Yeah, like what an absolute manager he's been for Everton.
And the fact that not many people wanted David Moyes back as well. Look how well he's done now.
Oh, I know. It's the same story anyway, because like people were saying that under Dyche that they didn't want him, then all of a sudden, because we beat Liverpool, I love Dyche, he's going to win the lot with us and all of that. It's the same story. But
a question for you, Kai. Have you been to any of the Everton games?
This season I've been to 2.
Ooh, who did you see?
I don't get to go much. I saw the win against Palace at home, the 2-1.
Okay.
And I saw the FA Cup lost to Bournemouth. The Bournemouth one, that was the last one at Goodison Park, which was a bit annoying. Last FA Cup game at Goodison, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bit annoying, but obviously the Palace one was great to see with the McNeil brace, McMessy.
So he's been to one under Moyes, then the other one under Dyche. I mean,
that's quite decent. I've been to 10.
I mean, 10 under who? Dyche or Moyes?
I've been to 10 under Duncan, Sean Dyche, Moyes.
So you've been to one under Moyes, then thingy under Dyche and Duncan. Well, funny enough, I've been under all of Sean Dyche and all of David Moyes. Not missed the home game.
Nah, you've definitely been to one when Duncan was there. Swear you have.
I can't remember, but I have been to all of them since Moyes has took over. I've not missed a game under Moyes.
Okay, have you been to?
But under Dyche, I missed like a couple because I couldn't be asked. The way we were playing, it was absolute piss poor. Like the anxiety it was causing for the fan base, for us fans, for the players. The style of football was absolute woeful. Moyes, he comes in, it's like a miracle comes. He literally gets beat by Villa. Then from that, he goes for a 10-11 unbeaten win. Comes to Liverpool, we get beat. And that, go back up and just literally keep winning. Drops, draws for a couple.
Yeah.
And the winning mentality again towards the end of the season goes stronger. Then we start winning. Like, we've won 3 out of 3. We've drew the other 3. We lost the other 2. Then we won the other 3 again. Then we've lost the other thingy. So under Moyes this season, we have only lost 6 games under Moyes. And that is incredible. In his first season back at Everton already, he hasn't even had 2 years. Dyche did, and he couldn't even do that. So therefore, it tells you something about it. What do you reckon, Kai?
I mean, I feel like it's just the same kind of thing I can probably say, to be honest. But like, yeah, I get what you're saying. But like, the way we were playing with Dyche, it was terrible. People were saying like, "Oh, we got the draw against Arsenal and Chelsea and all that in December." But it's like, draws don't really keep you up. If you drew every game in the Premier League, you might actually go down in the end. Draws don't really help you. They do if you're like in desperate need of points. But we were needing wins and we were getting points. So I think that the way Moyes plays is a lot better. Like I say, we've only lost 4 league games with him, I think, with
Kai,
Moyes.
have you been on any YouTube channel videos before? Have you ever been on your own, or haven't you done that before?
What's that? Sorry, you cut off a bit.
Have you ever done a YouTube channel by yourself like it? Do you have your own YouTube channel?
Nah, this is just my own channel. I just
Wow,
I just
to be
kind of
fair,
comment
for
on
your
stuff
first
and just
time, you're
watch
actually
it,
doing
you know what I mean?
decent.
Cheers. I mean, I'm just not an awkward person, you know what I mean? I'm just,
Yeah.
I want to do like sports kind of journalism or something when I'm older. So it's just, a bit of practice in it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, to be fair, we've hit, last week we hit 2K, didn't we, Adam?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
funny enough, so how this channel actually went was when I first got this channel, made it. The first video was my interview with Everton legend Peter Reid
Yep.
when he came to my house.
yeah.
And we just filmed, talked about Everton, talked about Sean Dyche winning the Merseyside derby and what it was like playing under Howard Kendall before my time, before your time as well, Kai, as well.
Yeah.
And that from that day, that's how this channel became bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I watched
And
a
then
bit of that
after
video last
that,
night, to be fair, when I saw you talking to me, to be fair.
What'd you say, sorry? You broke up.
I watched a bit of that interview on your YouTube last night. I watched a bit of it.
Yeah.
and then
Enough,
Can you hear me all right, lads?
Yeah, that actually went viral, that interview.
it must have got like at least 45 followers or something like that.
Yeah. Right. Have you got anything to add, people, before we finish it up?
Stay strong and up the toffees.
Yeah,
Up the toffees.
Up the
Nice one for coming on, Kai.
Yeah, it's all right, lads. Thanks for having me on.